Right. So a lot of the group has followed over to Reddit, which I knew would happen. And it only proves that they do follow me. It only proves that I cannot speak anywhere without these people following me with their slander and their lies to destroy my life and make sure that nobody ever listens to me. This is why I can't give up. They prove every day that what I've said is true. As much as they talk, their actions are doing the exact same thing that I said would happen. I said if I spoke out, people would come from that group, they would find me, and they would begin attacking, and that they would attack anybody who supported me. And that's what they're doing. Nobody deserves to live this way. And the only reason I have to is because these cyberbullying channels have put me on a list where all of their cyberbully people, followers, are going to harass me and antagonize me and terrorize me for the rest of my life, or until I get a lawsuit against the leader of the clan. And they all follow and be quiet and leave me alone the way that they always should have, because this type of harassment is illegal. I'm not giving up. I've been going out doing recycling. I've got $4 whole saved. Yeah, that's not a lot, but it's a start. That $4 is eventually going to be about $10,000, and then I'm going to be able to get a lawyer, and I'm going to be able to sue. And it's not for slander and defamation, don't worry. I'm not going to try to prove the things that you've said. I'm not going to try to prove my father was abusive. I'm not going to try to prove anything, except that you held a fundraiser to urinate on my disabled brother's grave, and my aunt fulfilled the fundraiser, and it was all for emotional distress purposes. Everything he has done has been to emotionally distress me. I have emails where he tells me he will hold that fundraiser specifically to hurt me. He admits to doing it maliciously. There is absolutely no way he can get around the fact that he did that intentionally to emotionally distress a mentally ill woman. I have CPTSD. When I panic hard. The other night when I panicked, I actually syncoped. I passed out. My chest got so tight and I couldn't breathe, and I was hoping that it would just kill me because I am done with this life. I was actually upset when I woke up again because I realized that I had survived that, and I didn't want to. I wanted to die. I have been put in a situation where I stay stressed out, I stay under attack, and all I want every day now is just for somebody to kill me so it will be over. I don't handle stress the same way everybody else does because I have PTSD. I had PTSD for 30 years before I was diagnosed with it and able to work on it. And the last 3 years, people have been terrorizing me and trying to push me to kill myself. And I can't take much more. He knows exactly how emotionally distressing what he does is. He doesn't care. A judge will care. I just have to get enough money to make a judge talk to me. Because I know a court of law will care, but it costs money to sue for things like this. Because it's not actually illegal to break somebody's heart. It's a civil matter. But it is something that you can't do civilly if the other person has money, because they can sue you. That's literally the only reason you can't do civil crimes, is because the other person can sue you. This is why this group goes after the poor. They go after the homeless, and they go after the mentally unstable that they know they'll be able to push and hurt as easily as possible. He is going to have to be held accountable for the actions of the entire group, because he refuses to do anything to quell them. He caused this in my life. He caused extreme pain when he held that fundraiser to urinate on my brother's grave. He caused extreme pain when he held it 2 or 3 more times. He caused extreme pain when my aunt went to the grave. And every time I think about my brother, I'm reminded that this happened, and it causes me pain. For 3 years, it has caused me pain. And it's never going to be okay. I'm never going to stop fighting. Because this man held a fundraiser to urinate on my brother's grave. Any of you out there would want to fight against that. You say you wouldn't, but it hasn't happened to you. If it happened to you, if somebody held fundraisers to desecrate your family members' graves, you would be upset. It's funny to you to see it happen to somebody else. If it happened to you, you would be just as upset. And you would want justice just as badly. And I'm no different.